afternoon, peeps. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Miss Amazon Fab over 40. You know what? If I get any closer, guys, you'll be looking up my nose at the bogies, if there's any up there. I didn't look. Right, hair tie pulled back in a pony. I'm going to just do a little eyeshadow look for you. It's not going to be anything that's natural every day. This is what a palette I've been loving and haven't really shown to you folks on camera. I don't think you've seen this yet, so I will show it to you in a second. I have my mirror. I'm also going to be featuring my Luna by Lisa Jordan face palette, and it has a nice highlighter for the eyes. This will do everything for you. It'll contour, it'll bronze, it'll blush, and you can use the three of them combined. These three combined to make a nice eyeshadow look. I mean, it does a bit of everything, but that's not the palette I'm featuring today. The palette that I'm featuring today is L'Oreal X Ellie Saab palette. These are the colours. I love it. I love the two browns in this I'll be using. This little shimmery one here. And I will have to pull Lisa Jordan's palette just for the eyeshadow, shimmery eyeshadow that's there, because I don't have one that's light enough in the other palette. So without further ado, I need something to look in. I hope you can see. We're going to dust some eyeshadow all over the eyes. I have all my brushes out. I am going to be looking here and grabbing stock, I'm afraid, folks. I don't have, let's see. We will put the lightest shade in this palette, the bottom there, all over my lid, all over both lids. I hope you guys can see this. Just a very light dusting. Really just to powder down my oily eyelids. Next, I'm taking a 224 and I'm going into this bucket for yolk. This coppery brown here. If you hear bad language, lads, I apologise in advance. Again, coppery colour. It did come with the names of the eyeshadows, but I'm afraid during the course of use and unpackaging and everything else, it has found its way into the bin. Okay. That's a coppery shade. I hope you guys can see that. This is not the best lighting in the world, nor is it the best camera in the world. But I'm afraid it's what I've got, so it's what we're working with. Now, just been out watching a bit of YouTube, as you do on a Sunday afternoon. Cooking, that sort of thing. Sunday afternoon, preparing food for myself for lunch, for me and the munchkin. Okay, we have using that kind of orangey colour as a transition shade. Now I'm going into a Real Techniques eyeshadow brush and I'm going into the darker brown that's in this palette. I'm just going to tap that on the outer corner of the eye. Not going mad. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't actually need to have, I don't need to be wearing makeup at all, really. Again, tapping it into the corner. Gives the eyes a little bit more definition. I love this palette. I mean, it's a beaut. You do get a little bit of fallout with it, but not a whole lot. Okay, going back into our 224 by MAC. We're going to blend that in. Again, I'm not going anywhere today, so I don't want to shock the shit out of the neighbours when I go to walk the dog later on. I hope you all can see that. Now, let's see. Is there any other nice colour? I think I will take the peachy blush that's in this palette and douse a little bit of that on me as well. Use that as a kind of blending colour to blend the lighter, the dark outside corner into the inner. Really liking that now, guys, I have to say. It is rather dishy. So we're working off 2 palettes here. You know what? I might as well go be hung for the sheep as the lamb. I'm going into the bronzer in the Lunar by Lisa Jordan palette. I really like this on my eyes now, I have to say. It is fantastic. It takes a while to get enough out of it. The dog is going apeshit. There's banging outside. I have to say, sometimes I get so pissed off because some of the neighbours, I don't know if it's the neighbour next door to me or what the heck the noise is. But I do know it drives the dog Coco bananas. She goes absolutely apeshit with the noise. Now, I'm going to take the darkest brown in this on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to go under the eye to smoke this out a little. And also to pull the eye out. I don't know what they're at next door, but I can hear banging. Some people are just, even on a Sunday, I may have to go and have a little chat. I don't mind it on a weekday, but on a Sunday, you don't want to have anybody banging or... We're just tidying this up. You can see it. Now I'm going to put the same brush into the peachy, into this shade here. Do the same thing. You're going under the eye, pulling it up and into your crease, into your outer corner. Same thing on this side. This really brings out, if you've got blue eyes or green eyes, this really showcases them for you. I'm just mixing those 2 colours and making sure that my outer corner is appropriately covered. I am getting a little bit of fallout with this, but not a humongous amount. Then I'm just going to take my 224 and once again blend the whole lot together, even under the eye. Just make sure it's all blended. Now I'm going to take the highlighter out of the eyeliner out of the Lisa Jordan palette and just do my brow bone. I'm still using the 224. This is a gorgeous highlighter. I'm going to take it to the inner corners, my eyes, bring it up. Inner corners again. Love this eyeshadow. Okay, and now to add the last bit of glam to this, I'm taking a kind of a peachy gold. I'm just going to literally take it, it'll add a little bit of shimmer onto the eyelid. Just pat it very gently onto the eyelid. Usually this stuff blends very well, but Now, what's wrong with this eye here? Bugs the shit out of me. It always looks like absolute garbage, guys. So there's always one eye that never goes right when you're doing your makeup. No matter what you do with it, you just want to get it and fuck it out. Now I'm going to blend this a bit. I then take some eyeliner, and I'm using one by L'Oreal. I've no glasses, so I can't read the names on these things, so I'm sorry, lads. It's just a L'Oreal retractable twist up eyeliner. It's in just black, and I'm going to very gently scrub this just in between my upper lashes. And then lower waterline. You can see the difference that makes. Again, upper lashes. Can you guys see the difference that makes? I put it in between my lashes because I have hooded eyes. And I'm trying to avoid taking up space on my lid because I don't have a large number. I don't have a big space of lid. I don't have a lot of lid space. That's that. Done. Happy out with that. I take my mascara of choice, which is CoverGirl Supersizer. I can't remember when I got this. Have it a very long time, lads. I've never used it. Well, I have. I didn't use it for ages. I can't remember where I bought it. I may have bought it when I was in New York, for all I know. Can't remember. But what I do remember is wherever I got it, it was sealed in plastic and has never been used. It's only recently been, oh, holy shit. Well, that's my makeup ruined. No, it's not. Fucking hate that. And people are giving out to me about my language. But when your makeup goes shite, you know what? I don't really care. It's not too bad. Not as bad as it was in previous videos. In previous videos, it's been shocking. My potty mouth. Right. Now just to fix up the old browsies. And I did bring my favourite brow pencil, which is by Benefit, and it's precisely my brow, and I think it's number 3. I can't tell you because I can't see to read it. I have glasses. So the first thing I do when I'm doing my browsies is I comb them down. Like so. Just comb them down. Now I did trim them, was it earlier in the week? Oh Christ, I can't see. Let's see if I have a nib on this even. It may be wasted, guys, I don't know. Okay, so I start just on the top, and I'm literally just very gently bringing a little bit of, putting a bit of colour to the top of the brow to add a little bit of shape, the shape I want, which is a rounded shape. That's that one. This one here is a bit more angular. The other one tends to go into a nice rounded shape of its own volition. I don't have to work too much at it. I think it seems to be naturally more rounded. Whereas this one is more arched, and you just can't go around with 2 completely different eyebrows. Now I understand the concept that eyebrows are sisters and they're not twins, but there's not looking like they're related at all is a whole different ballgame. Struggling to get that eyebrow pencil on there. A bit of psoriasis there. Okay, then I brush all the hair back and over. and I look at the bottom to see where I need to fill more brows in, where I need to give myself a little bit of an extra brow. Okay. Under here, I can see a gap, a big gap. I think precisely my brow is just about gone. There's not much left in it. I'm finding it hard to fill in these. I like a dark brow with my blonde hair. And here, my friends, I will add a little bit of something to my cheeks. I'm gonna add a little bit of the blush that I put on my eyes. Doesn't look like I put on enough makeup today. I probably didn't. I put on a bit of highlight here. Might as well be looking at me from space. I'm going to come up closer so you guys can have a look. And that is my finished look. Works very well on blue eyes or green eyes. I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you all in next week's video. Bye!